get it right now, you get it later, okay? No, stop looking. You're not getting it now, man. Man, peanut resource, bro. It feels hot up and sticky up in here. Yeah, I'm chilling, yo. Okay. Oh, my leg ain't knocked it down. It's not cool. Okay. Let's empty it out. Coconut water. Get your thing right there. Man, he was on the table, see? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, you got a problem. Too many carbs, man. No lime, because you keep wanting to lick the lime juice or whatever it smells, whatever, man. That's crazy. What you doing? You don't want that. You have diarrhea for days, boy. And I'm the one that got cleaned up your kitty box. Like, hey, what's going on? Rondo, heard about what's going on. I was going to read, but I wanted to talk about something really. Just something short. I went to sleep, y'all. This is what I do. Who else is up in here? Anybody else? Hey, Snoop, what's up, baby? I had to run to the store and grab some carrots and some more coconut water. So I went out there and got it. People see me riding along playing country music, Negro, and some others, and they just like, and the Confederate flag, they like, you know, I'm like, yeah, I'm probably the most authentic one around here. That's funny. Anyhow, you see that. Running means training. Gloves, martial arts, firearms, sidearms. If anybody was to turn over their firearms, that means that they're a willing accomplice to be a slave. If you keep it, looking at where things going, I guess they put you on the naughty list, or they empirically make sure that you are deceased and the children get to grow up in the world that they create. It is important that you train, and train because your life depends on it, not as if your life depends on it. And you need to. Now, there are those who are like sirens. You need to raise your spiritual frequency. You need to take all the advices I've given you and further research and raise it. You know what I'm saying? I got you. You need to raise your frequency, okay? Whatever you want to however you want to interpret it. I was just watching some videos sent to me, and some of the ones the brothers share, and all I see is a very sad state. Now, I put a smiley face or something, but I'm not laughing at the predicament. I mean, the situation. Oh, the predicament. I'm laughing because it's not funny. You ever live like that? It's not funny. And, you know, then if I do laugh, you know why I'm laughing. It's because I'm laughing because people ain't getting it. Do you see? It sounds like a contradiction, right? But it's not. I'm laughing for the right reasons. I just thought I might share that. I was gonna tag Ganja, Westside, all you guys in it. Try my, y'all gotta get up here and we gotta train, man. I know it's traveling, but this is the best place we can do it. I got another month and a half, 2 months before I have to pay for the next key because it's yearly, so I can keep the year cycle instead of 5-6 months at $45. We have to train though. I have individuals that but we need to train, and I mean really, not just go out and shoot up to 800 yards, 700 yards, or whatever, 300, 500 yards, whatever, 200, 100. We need to train. We need to lay out a walk. We need to learn how to communicate without a lot of words, and we must learn how to actually listen. It's paramount. They're attacking people who have their own land, like 50, 80 acres, and they got their paramilitary force, all veterans, and they're going after these people, and it's illegal. But the people don't have the right people in their corner. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's going on, baby? And all this stuff is good, but what's more important is we need to train. We need to. I don't know why somebody hit that. That must be the what you call it did that. Thank you. I don't know. They retarded. Anyway, and I mean train with everything we have. Timmy's Hines. Okay. And I'm surprised we only have 2 people watching. That's shocking, but it is just 5 o'clock here, so it's 8 o'clock on the East Coast. But remember, those of you who have firearms and you can't really go to the range, and besides people worried about people looking at you, you need to practice dry firing. You need to practice breaking your weapon down quickly. You need to make a bag, a ruck, a small ruck with the most important stuff. They call it bug out bag. I say, well, you got to have medical. You got to have medical. You got to have the things that can help with radiation poisoning, thyroid assistant, certain aminos or minerals that you can add. You must have your Camel. Make sure that you fill it and change it. Make sure it's got a good electrolyte. Not Gatorade. That's crap. Not XXX. All that stuff is crap. Tourniquets. Always carry at least 4 tourniquets. I always carry 5 bandanas. They're excellent tourniquets. 5 to 6. Mylar, which is for foul weather, even to help you with fires, depending on what kind you have. Carry at least 2 or 3 of those. They're good for hiding you from thermal signature. Yes. So if somebody was flying over with thermal, you had this big silver Mylar, but you got all these tumbleweeds, grass, woods, dirt. If you got a shovel, it's good to carry a miniature shovel or even a gardening one where you can pull back the soilage. Certain places like the Carolinas, stuff like that, you can actually take up to 15-20 minutes and remove enough soot and soil to actually get your body in at least 3 to 4 inches, and put the Mylar and throw the sand and everything over you. Even with it look like tin cans or something. It's hard, no heat signature. There's other things that I'm not going to mention on here because it would be a big giveaway. You got to train people. If you got one leg and you got to work on that until you really can move on it. We used to have these 2 guys in wheelchairs that were Taekwondo masters and would jack you up. They had long arms. I don't know if it was losing the legs, their arms grew longer, but they could snatch you. Their upper body strength was so beyond the scope of reasoning. I mean, their upper body strength, I guess because the legs are gone. They always said their legs feel like they're there and they want to get up. There's nothing there. But they were so strong. They would snatch you and pull you right in. That's why it's good to keep your fingernails clipped. Women, keep your nails clipped. Stop it with all that fake nail stuff, that acrylic and all the other nonsense. If you want to put some color on them, keep them small. Stay manageable. Be aware of the times you're in. Take those wigs off. If you got nice hair, braid it up. Keep it nice and tight. If you got dreads, keep it in a bun. Work your neck strength, your shoulder strength. Okay? I'm not talking about compound presses. I'm talking about laterals and forwards and all that kind of stuff. All right? Work on that jab. Just punching it. Look at your shadow. Look at the light. Get your shadow. And before you know it, you'll be going fast. Learn how to turn your body, put it all the way in. Okay? Hold your hands together and squeeze. Build up the upper strength. Work on your core, trunk twist with your brooms. Like 50 times 2, 100. And I mean focusing, squeezing. Okay? When you're laying down on your side, leg lifts until you can't lift your leg up. Fire hydrants. Get down and do them, men. All right? Pay attention to what you eat and stay away from the sugars and the process. If you're going to drink red wine. If you can't get it, they have organic for $8 and $12. Grab that. Don't drink a whole bottle. Stay away from the donuts. Stay away from the creamers. You know the creamers are some of the most deadliest things, especially for men. Your testosterone. Every one of those coffee made those creamers, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, whatever. Those things are deadly. Your testosterone level goes poop and your estrogen levels go up here. Talking about you need to wake up and go to bed early. If you go to bed late, wake up late. I mean, come on. And then as far as everything else, moderation with an acute sense of attention. Not attention depravity. You must have attention, full attention to everything you do. If you don't feel like doing it, that's when you get up and do it. You know, there's a wall that you must put, just like the trigger, there's a wall you must push through. I never really wanted to say this, but nobody else is saying it. People, trust me. And I know you're seeing them too. You're unaware, but you see them. They're all around you. If you're a person that goes to certain places, you live in a small town, you see them. As long as I've been here, I've seen all the tourists. And this time around, there's even so-called Americans, if they're that. Military age, well-shaped, buffed. And I mean, let me tell you something. A group or an agency deprived of humanity will bribe and set anybody in place. I told y'all I expressed and discussed that the KGB, those who were utilized, a lot of them, whether in Vietnam or over there, after their job and service was done, they knew that they couldn't be trusted because they betrayed their own people. They took them back and they lined them up and executed every one of them. Hundreds, thousands. Yeah. You think it's going to be any different with these knuckleheads? Soldiers, agencies, certain people that move weird, executed. There's books, whether they're real or not, it's up for you to determine. You got to train people. There are a few who do. Even if it's grabbing you, suiting up and walking your perimeter or your land or your home without getting people, getting yourself in a whole mix of other stuff and you don't have everybody there to speak. If you can't, or you're unable or incapable of, saying the appropriate things. Because you got to remember there's a lot of people who are ignorant, and as far as they're concerned, everybody's crazy. So I just want to come on and say that, you know what I mean? So I'm reading a little bit of read a little bit of Behold the Pale Horse, and I'm getting ready to eat something. It's 2 meals today. This is gonna be my last meal. I should have already ate it. Like I said, I ran to the store. I had to. Okay. So here we have Behold the Pale Horse by William Cooper. Well, for those in case you may want to purchase the book, but I'm going to read it. And we are right at the halfway mark, people. Okay, let's get it in. And we're going to read just a couple of chapters, dead serious. A contingency plan was formulated by Majesty 12 to throw everyone off the trail should they come close to the truth. And we're dealing with a lot of that today. Disinformation, a whole lot of it. Okay, the plan was known as Majestic 12. It was implemented with the release by Moore, Shandera, and Friedman. Okay, of the purported Eisenhower briefing document. What's up, Papa? Okay. The document is a fraud because it is numbered 092447, 092447, a number that does not exist and will not exist for quite a long time. Why are you rubbing on my book? I'm trying to read, brother. Well, attempting to read. Okay. A time. At the present rate, Truman wrote executive orders in the 9,000 range. Eisenhower were in the 10,000 range, and Ford was up to the 11,000 bracket, and Reagan reached only into the 12,000s. Executive orders are numbered consecutively, no matter who occupies the so-called White House. For reasons, I call it the Franklin House, for reasons of continuity, record keeping, and to prevent confusion. This red herring has thrown the entire research community off the trail for several years and has resulted in the wasted expenditure of money looking for information that does not exist. I want to say this to my pale skinned peoples. You idiots, so busy, and your dumb forefathers, so busy trying to make us fearful, it ain't worked too well, and everything else, you took the focus off your own who you thought was propping you up, who was your enemy. Stupid. Yes. Idiots. The Washington, D.C., and you made an enemy out of somebody who was not your fucking enemy. That shows how bright y'all are. The Washington, D.C. based fund for UFO research headed by Bruce Maccabee has committed what I believe to be criminal fraud in connection with the Eisenhower briefing document. Stanton Friedman and the research team of Moore, Chandra, and Friedman, Maccabee solicited funds from people and promising to use those funds to investigate Moore's and Chandera's and Friedman's claims and prove the Eisenhower briefing document to be genuine or fake. Instead, he gave the entire $16,000 to Stanton Friedman and assigned him the task of establishing or destroying his own validity. What a snow job. People in the UFO community fell for the scam and eagerly awaited Stanton Friedman's findings. Of course, now, Friedman found that the documents were genuine. Just what did people think he would find? He was given $16,000 to investigate himself. It is unethical. It is a clear conflict of interest, and I sincerely believe it to be criminal fraud. Now, since money was, this is the last part, since money was taken in the process, those who donated money in good faith should immediately bring suit against Stanton Friedman, Bruce Maccabee, and the fund for UFO research. This farce resulted in the total waste of $16,000, which ain't crap, and many thousands of man-hours have gone down a rat hole. If you doubt the secret government's ability to lead you through the rose garden, you had better think again. And they will actually go out there, put on the biggest show, have all kind of documents, a whole team, hundreds probably, working on these fictional documents and everything, and a dumb, goofy media that's easily bought out and paid for. Now they have their own people in there to selling you the biggest smokescreen, and the people will believe that, well, it's got to either be real or fake, when it's completely made up. It's a fraud, and it did just exactly what they knew it would do, because we've been conditioned. You dig what I'm saying? So I just wanted to break that out, you know what I'm saying, get it in. And I'm going to sign off a little bit. I want to eat. I got to eat something. And probably come on a little later. And read a couple of other books, because I want to get in that Jews and Muslims in British colonial America. And I got some maps I want to show you too. All right. So yeah, I woke up and I was like, oh, let me go out here. And I set everything up. I went to the store and got in, got out, and got back here that quick. Had to piss like a racehorse. I didn't even look. I just hit. I was like, I hope it started. Ran upstairs and I was like, oh. Came back downstairs and like, look, for real though, besides all that stupid stuff, you gotta train people. All right. I dry fire like I'm going retarded. I take I'll take any one of my rifles and I'll hold it. I'll practice holding it just to build up, because sometimes the weight can catch up to you. You make sure I got the proper strap on. Sometimes I act like, the strap is busted. I gotta move with this, and I'll walk back and forth. I'll empty it, I empty it, pop, make sure there's no round in the chamber, and I walk around the back, just walking with it down, you know, ready position down or ready position up on my shoulder or however, and just holding it in a way, just exercising. Just, you know what I mean? Sometimes I'll hold my rifle out in front of me and just wave it up and down. I'll just hold it and do a count, 10, maybe 20, you know, bring it down and then hold it out again. I'm telling you guys, it's important to do this stuff. I'll hold the rifle with one hand. It's loaded right now. Well, it's not one in the chamber, but I'll grab it like this here in the middle and I'll hold it out. Just hold it. I mean, I'll let my arm start shaking and everything. I'll just keep holding it. Just hold it. I mean, up to a minute. Then I'll take it and I'll switch it and I'll do it on the other side. The exact same amount of time. Just hold it. Arm with a little bend, natural bend. Just keep holding it. Then I'll reverse and I'll keep doing it until I can't do it no more. You feel what I'm saying? Gotta train people. If you got dumbbells, kettlebells, you know, get the squats. I'm not really doing a whole lot of squats. One of my favorite things, because, you know, I ain't trying to have my back on my knee, you know, do the Watusi on me. But if I wrap my knees, because I got wraps and all that, I'll throw about 100 pounds on my shoulder, do lunges, squats, regardless of whatever pain happens. You know what I'm saying? And then jump in the cold tub. You gotta do this stuff, people. That's all I'm gonna say. Whatever reason I have, just don't take it for granted. All right? Appreciate you guys. Let me go here and eat, because I am starving. Beloved sisters, if you're in here, brothers, number love and respect.